Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and today we're talking used cars. This one is stock number P2585. It's a 2015 Kia Soul. Let's go take a look. Alright, 2015 Kia Soul. This one is labeled as gray, but I think it's a titanium color, which is just the official name we use for this color. I've had a car in this color. It's a nice, looks different in every light. It's just sort of a darker gray, a little bit of a beige color, but nice in every light. You can see headlights, fog lights there. Nice trim. It's got the wheel covers instead of the alloy wheels, which means when you put your winter tires on, you can usually just keep those wheel covers and they'll be fine. We'll scroll back a little here and see the whole car. Coming along back, it is a GDI engine, gasoline direct injection, so that's available in all the Kia Souls back then, at 2015. We're going to hop inside the car now. It's a cold day outside, so it's going to be much nicer inside. So the Kia Soul is square on the outside, a lot of roundness on the inside. I'm going to show you that in a second. First, I'm going to start the car awkwardly with my left hand because I've got the camera in my right hand. Alright, let's take a look. Let's turn the radio down for a second. Alright, here we go. Scrolling in. There we go. There's your tachometer there on the left side, large speedometer in the middle, and there's an information display in the very center of that. Now you're seeing a lot of glare on the camera. There's actually no glare for me at all in person, and that's just the way the light's hitting the camera. So real clear, easy to read display there. You've got temperature display, or temperature gauge and fuel gauge over on the far side there. We're going to talk more about that information display in a second, but first we're going to scroll over here. And you have AM/FM stereo, with also has satellite radio. So any car with satellite radio, you get 3 free months from us of satellite radio, so that's kind of cool. And of course you got your presets there, and lots of presets on the car, on the stereo system. Manual climate control system, air conditioning. You've got an active eco button down here. What that means is if you're driving efficiently, you can hit that button and it'll work with you to get great fuel economy. So nice little feature. Kia Soul is known for really good fuel economy, sort of a crossover style vehicle, but car-like fuel economy. Alright, down there is where you can plug your phone in, keep it charged. You've got also 2 USB ports there, so you've got all kinds of ways to keep devices charged and ready to go. Scrolling a little further down, there's your automatic transmission. It is a 6-speed transmission, and you can put it into drive, you can tip it this way, and you can manually shift your gears up or down. So you have manual control over the gears if you want. Inside the Kia Soul, we talked about a lot of roundness inside. So you've got some roundness up there. You've got your speakers over there that are round on top. They're kind of lifted away from the system there. If you look at the door panel here, you'll see a nice sort of keyhole design. So that's, again, a lot of roundness in there. Look at the seats as well, and you'll see a bit of a roundness to the design on the seat there as well. Very comfortable seats in the Kia Soul. You sit nice and square. A lot of people come in, they say, oh no, I don't like the outside of the Kia Soul, but they sit in it and they leave and they buy the car because it's exactly what they're looking for. So a lot of times that's just what happens when you're looking for a small crossover that's really practical. This car makes a lot of sense. You can see it's a 5-passenger car. The back seat does have an armrest there with cup holders, so you've got that. We're going to come back around to the steering wheel here. Lots of controls here. Variable intermittent wipers there. You've got, so this is that trip computer we were talking about. We said we'd come back to it here. So you've got a trip computer. Right now it's showing the range. It's also showing the average fuel economy, average speed. You can have a timer there. 2 trip computers as well. So lots in there. There's a temperature out there, 9 degrees today. It doesn't feel like spring at all, or summer almost. But that's all controlled through this these 2 buttons here. The last button down here is a steering mode button, and you can change the way the steering feels. You can put it in comfort, you can put it in normal, you can put it in sport. So lots of options there to change the way the steering feels. A little stiffer, a little firmer, a little easier to turn. And you can do that right at the push of a button. Here's your Bluetooth controls. There's your stereo controls there. Headlights and fog lights, of course, up there. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, all the standard stuff that you would expect. We're going to hop out for a second. I should show you actually while we're going up here. You also have sunglasses holder. There's your lights up there as well. So nice features in the car. We're going to hop out, and as we do that, I'm going to show you what the key looks like. Key is right there. So you've got standard Kia key. So that blade up top folds in like a jackknife style, so you just have the fob in your pocket. I'll show you the trunk here real quick. Kia Soul's got a fairly spacious trunk, so we'll come in and try to get the light adjusted there. There we go. So you can see it's a nice square trunk, and then what you have under here is a ton of underfloor storage. So a lot of space down there, and that's kind of handy. You got tie downs, you got another USB port in the back. So a lot of practicality in this car, and that's why it's such a big seller for us. So if you're interested in this Kia Soul or any Soul just like it, we've always got Kia Souls in stock. You can give us a call, 519-304-6542, or you can visit us online, www.brantfordkia.ca.